Alright, strap in, boys and girls. It's the worst level of Halo. Let's go. I literally just woke up 15 minutes ago. Drank the coffee that was left in the pot. It was gross. And now I'm back. Now I'm here. For you. Hey. I don't remember how much of this I can just ignore. Not as much as I'd like, actually. I remember that. Hey. Excuse me, gentlemen. Yep. This is going predictably poorly. Of course, when is it? Who bets on me doing well in a video game? I don't even do that. Yeah, I'm dead. There's only once that flood with the yeah, so once that flood with the shotgun and got my shields down, it was all over in that circumstance. I'm gonna run out of shit to talk about, because I'm doing this in one go. Or rather, I'm going to try to, as long as something doesn't happen. So it's gonna be like an hour and a half of just go through identical looking area, kill some flood, rinse, repeat. Live, die again. Live, win! No, you put that down, mister. Uh-oh. You didn't even aim it at me. Cheater. You put that down. Where's that shotgun? No, he had a pistol. No, the guy over here had a shotgun. Alright. Well, it's gone now. Just fucking smack me? I'm going. You guys can have fun in here. Good thing about a flood-centric level is that it actually makes the assault rifle somewhat useful. Come on. As useful as a shotgun? The answer is no. Hell no. But I just killed myself for that shotgun, so... Okay, well, I didn't kill myself, as it turned out. I was reasonably sure that was death. Oh, crap. That wasn't the guy with the shotgun. Oh, boy. Something took out 3 health all at once. Wait, this is the beginning of the level. Oh, fuck you. Alright. It's gonna be more than an hour and a half. How many fucking shots? Well, you can't just keep moving forward at all costs, either. Oh, man. Switch back to the old graphics here. I'm going to show you the little pop. Pop, 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 pop. I just... they made the meat... They made the Flood more gross meat moving forward, but they literally detonate like a little pistol. Good. Yep. Goodbye. Fucking. What is this chaos grenade? And now I'm back here again. Yep. I might not do this in one sitting. This is bullshit. This level is not the best. You know, some people have like personal ones that they hate because they have traumatic memories of trying to beat it on the hardest difficulty. Or that hallway. Alright. How do you prevent your shields from going down on this level? I know how you're supposed to not die. The answer is be better, but that's not an easy... That's not a good answer. Fucking piss off. The reason I compared the infection form exploding to a pistol round is because, well, it's literally the same effect. Please! Alright, that shotgun's gone forever. We're just going to have to accept that that's the case. How many fucking shots? Alright, forgot about you. Yep. Jesus Christ, back to the start. I was not ready for heroic this level on first thing in the morning, you know? That was not what I should have done. How many fucking shots? Clearly this is a matter of just take your time. But once you get here, they infinitely respawn, so it's like, don't take your time. That almost murdered me. Thank you, game. I really appreciate it. Well, yep. Thank you for slowing me down. What are you stuck on, Chief? Oh my fucking god. What? Pick... Fucking hell. Please, I just want a checkpoint. That's all I want for Christmas, alright? No, they just keep coming. I'm dead. That killed me. No, the needler shot didn't kill me? Well, I still don't have any fucking health. No, those ones got me, though. It's fine. Back to start. We're gonna be here a while. So I said to strap in. I hope you grab a snack. If you're still here, it's because you enjoy suffering. Of course, I'm the one playing it, so really it's a matter of whose fault is it. Oh my god. Come on. I wonder if I clear out all the little bastards in here. Which is a gross waste of resources. If it'll actually give me a fucking checkpoint. Probably not. Probably so. It just did. Man, fuck this game. Well, there's too many enemies. On the level wherein we just swarm you with never-ending respawning enemies, there's too many enemies for us to safely give you a checkpoint. I don't remember if that was a problem in the original or not, but I don't remember it being so. Of course, this hellhole of a level was probably fresh enough in my mind when I first played through it that I wasn't dumb enough to try to speed through everything. Why do you try to fucking use melee? So there's a health kit over here, that's why I kept running over here, but there's not. There's no such thing. He's not kidding, by the way. I believe there are 10 of these doors, although I don't have to wait for him to open every single one every time. It's a mistake. This might be a mistake. Yeah, there's nothing over here. I'll do is spawn more enemies. Whoa! Just fucking kill him? No shit. What the fuck? Who the fuck invited that guy? Well, good. Now I can avoid wasting my time down that hallway. We pretend like it never happened. Fucking... So if your reticule is red, your bullets bend. And I'm noticing this more and more as I play the game more and more. And it almost certainly was the case in the original, because it had to be, because it was on the console. It's really not what I want to deal with right now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm being whittled around. Yep, and the fucking needler got me, because it's always what gets me. The worst part about this level is how it's really inconsistent on whether the enemies are just going to keep spawning, or if it's going to let you slow down and take stock. Which I think is an intentional design choice, because Bungie are a bunch of hack frauds. And trust me, I say that with full confidence and insider knowledge, that they were never very good as a company. Pretty much got, not lucky, they put a lot of effort into it, but the people who put in that effort the most were not the ones rewarded for their work. Oh, God. It's like, Bungie, huge part of my childhood, turns out, bunch of dicks. Sorry, non-gender specific buttholes? Everybody's got a butthole. I did get called out. Somebody called me out for saying a group of individuals was a bunch of dicks when they were being horrible individuals. And like, this is not exactly what I was talking about, but this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, you're not focusing, they weren't focusing on what I was saying, they were focusing on what was said. If that makes sense. No, that was a mistake. Well, see you later. It's always the guys with the shotgun strip my shields, and the guys with the needlers actually kill me. because of the fucking delayed action of the the delayed explosion on the needler round. Detonation, shattering, splintering, crystal splinters. Ow. Owie. I don't like to think about that. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not any easier to hit in the old graphics. Alright, that's what I was testing here. And I can confirm, not easier. They're just as dangerous to me as they are to anyone as to the Flood. I got a checkpoint. What's this blue shit on the walls? Boy. Okay, time to go. I've wasted enough time looking at the perpetual motion machine. Boy, this hallway is brighter than I remember. I was saying something. Yeah, I don't know. Bungie was a huge part of my childhood. And teenage years. But I wouldn't really want to wish that company on anyone. The way it operated and the way it still operates, really. Don't know for how long it's going to keep operating. Because from the way everything sounds, it sounds like on the inside, Bungie is on fire. Oh. Kind of like the old design better. That's a really weirdly small thing to point out. Say the new graphics aren't as good as, but there we go. I also don't like this white decoration on the floor. I think that's weird and pointless. Hold your position until the monitor returns. Good. No. I'm going to stay close to this medkit. Oh, hey, there's another medkit. Alright, that's cool. It's all over. Thank you, medkit. Oh my god, Lois. Okay. Alright. I really wish I knew where those shotguns went. Maybe I picked up all the ammo. Yeah, that's it. Clearly I picked up all the ammo. Monitor, don't you have a death laser in your eye? Why don't you use it? No, that's for Johnson eradication only. Yeah, before they're completely destroyed because they're shit. Wow. Chunk! Meat chunk! Meat! Mm-hmm. Please? Alright, well. But there are just chunks everywhere. I forgot how chunky the Flood were in this game. Lots of little giblets. Or I suppose some people would call them giblets. They're wrong. As far as I'm concerned. Boy, they didn't even give me a checkpoint this time, I'd like to point out. So if this wasn't just a remaster and it was a remake... like Wind Waker, where it was a remake, this would be a level where they'd cut down substantially. I know Wind Waker was also a remaster, but it's kind of like in that weird hybrid area. This is a bare minimum remaster. It's like tiers. You got full remake, that's like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Which I do not... I've never cared for Final Fantasy VII, and that game isn't going to make money because there are lots of people like me. And it's not a mean-spirited thing to say, that's just the truth. They spent so much money to make that game happen, and it's not going to attract people like me who've never played Final Fantasy VII. Nah, oh, and people who have never played Final Fantasy VII. I've tried it. I didn't beat it. But giving it a new coat of paint, new combat system, and extending the game, they added parts of the game. Like, they added new segments of the game, as if it wasn't a long JRPG already. Like, I'm not interested. Like, I wasn't interested in the original, I'm not interested in this. Wasn't the dude just talking shit about my combat suit not being good enough? I don't know who invited you. They're saying, yeah, Final Fantasy Remake. Again, I'm not saying there's a mean spirit. I don't want it to fail, but there's no way it can possibly make its money back. I don't think that the final part will be coming out. I think we'll get part 2, but I don't think we're going to get a part 3. Because the thing with remakes is that people who like the game are the people who buy remakes, the original game. If you don't care, like me, you're not going to buy... That was a cascade of danger. What the fuck? Please stop. Cease. They didn't kill me twice. I am a lucky man. Now, if only I had a checkpoint. Yes. Get fucked. Yeah, people who like the games already are the ones who buy remakes, right? And I understand the argument for, oh, it's for the people who haven't played it already, but except it's not. That's a plus, like it's a benefit to those people, but it's not for them. That's not who you're capitalizing on as a video game company when you decide to remake one of your properties. I don't think anybody picked up Halo Anniversary Edition when it came out for the 360 who hadn't played Halo. Well, this is japes. You know what I'm saying? If they played it, the remake, as opposed to the original, then it was probably because their friend or their roommate or whoever got it, and they just were able to tag along. That's not glass. That's not real glass. That doesn't exist. That is a non-existent bit of glass-like bezeling. Oop! I feel like this is a great place to hold out until I get a checkpoint. So Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't going to make its money, and I don't think it's going to get finished. If it does, good. Like, I'm glad for the people who were invested in that series, that they get to play their game that they already probably own. Twice. But with much better graphics and with, again, like I said, a load of expanded content, which if you like Final Fantasy, it's good on you. I liked Final Fantasy 9. I liked Final Fantasy 2, or is it 3? I played it when I was very young. I didn't have a lot of games, so I was kind of Stockholm syndromed into playing Final Fantasy, whichever one that one was. Actually, it might have been whichever one was on the SNES, like the first one though, because I think there were 2 or 3. So it might have been like 5. Wasn't 6. 6 was the first one on the PlayStation, right? I think. I can't keep that fucking game series straight. I'm gonna be honest. Like, again, I don't really care. The fact they're all individual... no, not only that. Yeah. They're definitely the ones responsible, not me. Is this where I need to go, or is this just a place to be? Well, I need to check up here first for goodies. Like the one that guy was hiding. Yes. Of course, now I need to remember to do this every time I die. And again, I like the fact that Final Fantasy, each one is just its own thing, I like a lot. Because it means that I can sit there and be like, I like 9, but I didn't like 2. Or I did like 2 maybe, but I didn't like 1, and I really don't care for 7. I'm sorry, I just don't. Like, what the fuck about that game appeals to people I will never understand. I guess it is goofy. People don't think Final Fantasy VII is a goofy game. That game is fucking ridiculous. I've seen playthroughs of it. I've watched them, mostly for the personalities doing the playing. I watched Vinny of the Vine Sauce variety. I watched him play Final Fantasy VII, parts of it. And he genuinely loves everything about Final Fantasy. 7. Specifically. I need to specify. Hello. Dude was not supposed to live through that. That was not the gun I was hoping you would have. There's fucking scenes in Final Fantasy VII, you like a cross-dresser to get at somebody, and you threaten somebody's balls. Except they don't say it's balls. The serious moments are too serious in comparison. When they exist in Final Fantasy IX. You little monkey fella. I might have doomed myself. Yep. Situation is fucked. Game over, man. That actually went really fine. I'll see if it stays that way, but... But it's still more lighthearted, Final Fantasy IX that is, than Final Fantasy VII is. So it makes the contrasts less so. I think 9 is a better game. Tonally. Argue what you will about other aspects about the game, but tonally. Right. Oh, good! Is this back the way I came from? No. Knock that off. Heard meat sounds. But I think we can all agree Final Fantasy XIII was shit. Beautiful, but just a garbage video game. It's kind of interesting just to look at because it was such a train wreck. And again, that's another project that cost way too much money, but they finished it. So maybe there is, even if it doesn't make its money back, there is hope for Final Fantasy VII to get Remake to actually get all of its parts finished. There we go. Checkpoint? No? No checkpoint? You fucked me for having any desire for a checkpoint. I might have gotten it, but I wasn't paying attention. I hope that was the case. I think more likely I'm just gonna get... Excuse me, sir. These infection forms got no game. Halo 1 infection forms got no game. They don't do enough damage. And they also have really weird hitboxes that make it really difficult for them to hit you. Oh good, another wave. Whoa. My tirade about Final Fantasy is over. It's just not a series I understand people being a fan of. I can understand being fans of individual games within it, but like, as a series, it's so disjointed. You can't... I just cannot see there being not even just a majority of games that you just don't like. Unless you're the type of person who just likes video games that you play, which, you know, more power to you, man. I'm not saying you don't... I'm not passing any judgment about that lifestyle. I get it. I know it's very popular on the internet to insult people for liking things that you don't like, but I'm not going to do that. I may not understand you, but I don't care enough to say that you're a prick for it. Like, what harm comes from people enjoying things that I don't enjoy? Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't understand how Flood were supposed to have reproduced in this game compared to the later ones, because it's still a... He says that the Flood reproduced... He might not be talking about the Flood, but he says the Flood reproduced. This installation is here to save them as a species, which doesn't match up with later games, but again, Bungie was very not ad hoc, that's not the right term. Gung-ho, very... The story of all of their games is very slapdash. They don't plot story out and then restrict themselves based on it. They make shit up as they go. And I think it's very apparent in this and Destiny that that is the case. Peace off. Excuse me, sir. You're just gonna stand there? It's alright, you can stand there. Yeah, just hit me. I don't think I can get a check one unless I kill him. This is gonna bite me in the ass. My kindness will be my undoing. Yeah, whatever. In case you can't hear the music, I got you. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm going fucking insane. How much level we got left? I think we got at least 20 minutes of level, probably more than that. Man, 12 round capacity for a shotgun. These are the fucking days, I'll tell ya. If you are a fan of shotguns, this game's got you covered. It's a little bit more nebulous in the old graphics about how big the shells are. Like, they're kind of small, right? They're these big honking things in this fucking... No, I really would appreciate it if you didn't. Is that a rocket? I heard a rocket. Maybe it's just a grenade. So saying... Yeah, I think there's like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes of game left. Yeah, there's the shotgun. I was going to say, where did it go? I know one of them had it. They make 1950s hover car noises. Like, not exactly. They don't go to like bleep 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 bleep. That's what they make. That's the sound 1950s hover cars made. And all the cartoons and whatnot. Whoa! You guys aren't doing your job. Rely on you for one thing. It's clearly my mistake. I'm gonna make a mistake and drink a drink. Tools, guns, hot dogs, and hand grenades. I'm not much of a VR guy. I think if I had a lot of money, just a lot of spare money, then I would probably have a VR headset. Because on principle I like it, but there's just nothing really to play. You've got Half-Life Alyx. And then a like VR chat, but like what the fuck would be the point of me playing VR chat? The fuck? I think I just died of a broken ankle. Oh, no, he's back. Knock that off. Don't want them to get close. Oh, man. I got stuck on a thing. I'm dead. Yep, this guy killed me. Yep. Yeah, I probably have a VR headset, but I don't think... Never really believed it was the next step. I just think it's a fun gimmick. Like, what experiences do you have? You have a bunch of rhythm games and, like, other kind of exercise-oriented projects. Which, you know, that's your thing. Why is that one at an angle? Where the fuck did those guys come from? Oh, there's bevels in the wall. Bevel isn't the word, but like divots? Inlets? In-outs? Burgers? I could go for a burger right now. Oh my god. I just woke up again. I didn't even have breakfast. Busy. Occupied. Occupied. Oh, good. Another wave. Because I went back and respawned them, I'm assuming. No, please. That one was just shooting his friend. I'd say what an asshole, but I am coming into their home and blasting them with shotguns, so who's the real asshole? Yeah, I didn't even eat breakfast. Again, I drank the leftover coffee in the pot. That wasn't much. And got a glass of water, and I was like, I'm gonna do this shit. I was filled with determination. To play the library, and it was a mistake. It was an absolute mistake, but I should have just ended the series. Yeah, I got to the library, and I was like, I'm not going to play this ever again. That level's so bad, it made me realize that I actually hated Halo. My whole life, I've hated Halo. And the library reminded me. Please. I think I just picked up a medkit. You don't even have any arms. That motherfucker hit me with no arms. How rude. Please interrupt faster. What the fuck was that? Where am I going? Is that the door or is that the door? Where's Guilty Spark? Psh. I think I've heard that sound effect in a Star Wars game before. Probably in a lot of games. I think it's a stock sound effect. Oh, thank goodness. Yoink. How rude. Nice burger. Yeah, just I always just get standard stuff, but like I'm not opposed to fancy burgers with like relish and shit, or like weird extra ingredients. But I am a man who enjoys the classic burger. You got ketchup, you get mustard, you get pickles, lettuce, tomato, patty, bun. I'm not specific about my bun. It doesn't have to be sesame. Like I'm not a... I guess I'm not really a picky man. I just kind of prefer the OG burger experience. It's not the exact same way with hot dogs, but it's kind of the same with hot dogs. I'm a little bit more of a fan of relish in my dogs. As long as it's not a super sweet relish. Because, oh my god, is sweet relish disgusting. Makes me Ralph. Okay, not in a literal sense, but like... I was standing still. Put that away. Put it away! Well, there was a refill for my ammo, but it went flying a million miles away, so... Could genuinely be anywhere at this point. Back to the pistol, I guess. Thank you, Mouse. I really wanted to look up in that direction. Oh, I gotta refill pistol ammo, at least. I'm gonna hunt for the shotgun. I want it. That's the extra that extra 12 rounds is the difference between life and death. Yes. 16. See, it was even better than I thought. God, it's a good idea. Do it. Do it. Don't let your dreams be memes. Sorry. This I always get a kick out of the song, if I'm being honest. Well, I think I died to an infection form. Wow. That's rare. Wow. Alright, so don't get close to a shotgun. I mean, that's a lesson we all learn, and I knew in the past, but I've clearly forgotten. Isn't this the Halo 2 shotgun? Might be the Halo 3 shotgun. Could you just die? I shot that one... The dude rubbed his gun against my hip. Is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, thank you, Mouse. Thank you. That wasn't me. I didn't have a sudden and compulsion to look down and to the right. Can't believe it. None of those guys had shotguns this time. Boy, are they accurate, those guns. Wish I could be that accurate with an assault rifle. This shit ain't Halo 4, dude. Or Halo 5. Reach had a pretty accurate assault rifle. Definitely the most reliable in Reach. I think I said that when I was playing the game. Just decently accurate. Little pea shooter. Not great at stripping away shields, but very good at dealing with enemies once you've dealt with them. Again, very accurate. I like that they leaned into the Halo human weapons being very accurate. Long range. That, again, I don't know what the mouse is doing to me here, but it's... I don't appreciate it. Again, that dude hit me with an arm he didn't... From all the way over there? Oh my god. Boy. These fucking checkpoints are getting worse. So much worse. Knock that off. Legs. You'll stay down if you know what's good for you, mister. Way to make that phrase not intimidating me. Mister! Or else I'm gonna shoot you right in the butt. I can't... Why was that my first instinct? Mister. I just like that word, though, if I'm being honest. Mister is a word with a lot more comedic weight to it than I think people give it credit for. Thank you, mouse. I really needed to look down to the left. Stop. Who? They got two of them, and they're just taking turns. Oh, fuck this. There's no like, I miss the old. I want the other checkpoint back, thank you. The one where I had a minute to just breathe. There's not another checkpoint in this. If I push through this, I win. I think. Let me check the old graphics to confirm. Thank you, mouse. Yes. All I have to do is clear out these enemies and I'll be fine. Alright, just hit me. Die upon my outstretched blade, please. Thank you, mouse. What the fuck is going on? I know what's going on. It's the same fucking shitty problem I've had. This mouse is a turd. I wish I cared enough to have saved the box. So I could tell you the model number and tell you how it's ill-advised. No, die. Die, please. Thank you. Stay dead. Excuse me, sir. Sirs. Knock that off. I really don't like that these guys can melee at me with no arms. I remember that not being the case. Fucking Needler got me. Took my hands off the controls again because I forgot what fucking checkpoint it gave me. What a bad checkpoint. Not the worst one. I mean, I have gotten checkpoints in the past. Not in this game, but in other Halos where it's just like, hey. Rocket. Wraith shot more often than not. Halo 3 was the worst about that. Hey, you were flying off a cliff? Well, I hope you enjoyed a checkpoint. Right as soon as you hit the point of no return. At least they don't have rockets. Alright, I forgot about you. How could I forget about you? Adjusting my hand. Wait, piss off. Just fucking spawn more. No. I swear they get more accurate with the shotguns as time goes on. Alright. That's it. That's all, folks. That's all we got. That's all they wrote. That is not the way. How are you so fucking accurate with that gun? That did not hit me. You weren't even fucking close. I might just have to run to... Oh boy, I would feel really bad if all I have to do is run to the fucking index. Good. Again, I do that every time. I take my hand off the fucking controller because I expect it to be a normal fucking... A normal, good checkpoint. It's not. It's never. How dare I? I've got 30 rounds for a shotgun. I don't know where these came from. I don't think these guys can actually kill me if they all hit me. Halo 1 Infection Film's got no game. I think they do take you all the way down from full health to 0 if you get hit with them when you have no shields. But just, like, don't not have shields. Again, like I said earlier, their hitbox is so fucking weird. Makes them hard to hit with melee, but it also makes it hard for them to hit you. That's it, I'm making a fucking break for it. Fucking cheese it! That's all I had to do. I could have saved everybody about 8 minutes of their life. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck is that sound? What does that sound represent? Touch. Grab the uranium tea, Chief. Grab it. Alright, that's the end of this session. Hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. God, I hate that level. This one's not great either. It's another, like, hour and a half long level.